Hello everybody, and welcome to Shenanaguy Plays Trails of Cold Steel 2. This game picks up immediately where the last one left off. So we're going to go ahead and load up our clear data. Should be this one. Before beginning the game, you can select what to carry over. The more times you clear the game, the more you can carry over to your next playthrough. When you start a new game plus, all downloadable content will be marked as unused. To use DLC items, re-obtain them from item and then DLC in the camp menu. Yes, we get to carry everything over because I've played this particular game I think 3 times now, but again, it's been a little over a year, I think, since the last time I played it, so there's a lot of stuff that I won't remember, but the majority of it I remember. And as always, we're going to go with Nightmare difficulty. If you selected Hard or Nightmare, you won't be able to choose the Weaken Enemies and Retry option after getting a game over. Continue anyway? Well, yes. Yes, we shall. Loading clear data from the original game will allow you to obtain a special bonus in this one. Load clear data from the original? Only clear data from Trails of Cold Steel can be loaded. I believe that was our... Yep, that's the one we just did. Based on Reen's level, the following bonuses were received. All Sepith times 300, Attack 1, Soul Blur, and Zerum Powder. Received a golden emblem for reaching student rank A0. And we're going to jump straight into the story now.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer. I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The crow armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
Isn't that a nice view? Isengard Range Canyon. Peaceful.
Where am I?
Isengard Range Canyon. Reen Schwarzer.
How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not.
Exclamation.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're going to need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
The Legend of Heroes. Trails of Cold Steel 2. Septine calendar 1204, 11/29, Monday.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about? Wait. What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off. How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question?
Celine.
You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient Great Power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow,
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know.
Damn it! This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Reen obtained items selected when beginning New Game Plus. Yes. And man, we made a bit of a crater when we landed, didn't we? So a couple things to note. One,
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere. I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
So a couple things of note. One is, as you can probably tell already, they've definitely stepped up their music game between the last game and this one. Visually, we have gone back to our ultra wide. Hopefully it works without crashing this game, because it's a little bit newer than the last one, so hopefully it supports it a little bit better. I know the ones after support it well, but I haven't tried streaming or recording or anything with this one yet. We are level 200. In this one, if I remember correctly, I have every playable character completely maxed out. I spent so much time in the last playthrough. Like, as you can see, we just started our third playthrough of this game, and it's at 446, almost 447 hours of game time. So I spent a lot of time leveling these characters to get them maxed out. We do have equipment that we can equip, but we're gonna save that for now. Also, as far as ornaments and stuff, we have every quartz, every master quartz completely maxed out. So there's that. We have some items that we get to carry over, as well as DLC items. We will unlock all these DLC items later. And yeah, as far as like combat and menu and all of that, everything's pretty much the same as the last game. So it's pretty easy to just go straight into it. I'm pretty sure I don't have every monster scanned in this one either. So we are going to have to make sure to keep up with the scanning of monsters again this playthrough as well. But we do have plenty of battle scopes to get us started, so we should be fine. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? This game also runs a little bit smoother than the last one. Graphics are basically the same. I think there's a little bit of a change in lighting and such. Maybe. Probably had some new hardware come out that they were able to push the program that the game is made in, the engine, a little bit harder. Other than that, I don't think there's any major difference. These were all made for PlayStation originally, so they're typically don't really make that many changes between games unless a new console comes out. Anyway, Reen found his equipment. This looks like all my gear. Good thing I managed to find everything. I'd better set the Master Quartz into my orbment too. Ooh. We are also going to turn the music down just a hair. That should be good. See, like that, the sun effect right there? I feel like that's a new lighting effect that wasn't in the last game. I might be wrong. I can sense something up ahead. I should be sure I'm well prepared for battle. To start with, I need to set this Master Quartz into my orbment. Set the Master Quartz into Reen's Arcus. Quartz can be set in the orbment section of the camp menu. Right, we also need to equip. Let's see. That gives us strength bonus. We'll go with the strength bonus. And what do we have for... Ooh! Plus 100 strength. Yes, please. Ooh, another plus 100 on everything. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. We also have some nice costumes. We can wear the stage outfit if we so desire. We've got the Academy swimsuits, bathing clothes, pajamas, summer look, winter look, traveling clothes, and Class 7 uniform. We're just gonna leave it like this for now. We also have a couple of accessories we can use. Kitty ears, and the Thor's armband, which we are going to actually equip the Thor's armband. And then orbments. We're going to equip the Master Quartz. I guess we're gonna go with Tauros. It's probably the next best thing over the double damage on first attack. Maybe they decided it was overpowered. We're gonna go ahead and auto-equip for now. One thing you will notice too is with the auto-equip in this one, you have the option to choose what to prioritize, which is extremely helpful. It's going to save us so much on setting up orbments as we go forward. So we're going to go for physical damage improvement, and that should be good enough. That monster looks like a tough one. But a tough foe's just what I need to get warmed up. I think you start out this game at like level 50-ish. If I remember correctly.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Here I go!
As you can see also the combat menu looks a little bit different, but basically the same. I'm going to battle scope.
Yeah!
Helm Scorpion, an arthropod monster with a hard shell. The needle attached to its tail is deadly, but not venomous.
Let's move.
I gotta say, I am extremely happy to be playing the second game in the series.
Safe for now.
Not bad. The monsters around here shouldn't be a problem if you can keep that up. No, I can do better. I need to hurry up and get back in fighting form. Hey! You can now view the monster guide. The monster guide automatically records information on monsters you fought, serving as a valuable reference. Information is recorded gradually. Unlocking all of a monster's specifics will require you to keep attacking it, or use certain arts, items, and crafts. You can now view the active voice record. The active voice record lists the last 50 active voice lines heard, allowing you to reread them or listen to them again.
I wonder what's going on over at the Academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Nah.
Well, only one way to find out. If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me. seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you? Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
Oh my. Exclamation!
A month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
We are really stressing this poor cat. It's so weird being back to, my full screen. I don't think that one will be easy to cut down with my sword. Might be better off using arts. Oh, it'll be fine cutting it down with our sword. Don't worry.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! My turn.
Got absolutely nothing to worry about with that.
Yeah!
Rolling Stone, a rock monster formed from closely gathered minerals. Sometimes rolls down cliffs and attacks climbers.
Let's move.
Oh yeah.
My turn.
15,480 damage. 15,000. I'll just let that sink in for a moment. Even on Nightmare, I don't think this game's gonna be too difficult for us. What's an orbment charging station doing out here? Well, whatever. This will be a good point to return to if I need to recharge. Orbment charging stations like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Inspecting it by pressing the left mouse button and choosing Rest will allow you to recover HP and DP. And I think it auto-saves, too, when you use it. Not 100% on that.
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
Oh man. Found tear in chest. Oh man. This is a cool looking thing, isn't it? That one looks really powerful. Still, I can't let something like this throw me off. I need to hurry and get back up to speed. The stronger the better. It's fine, Reen. We're at like literal max strength. Don't worry about it.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move. Huh.
Skygazer, an avian monster that makes its nest in high mountains. Freezes prey with its breath to take it to its nest.
Let's move.
Can we get all 4 of them? I don't think we can. Oh, okay, we can get 3 of them.
There! Ha!
Noise.
Let's move.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Almost 20,000 damage. Holy cow. Ridiculous. That about wraps that up. I feel like I've gotten the hang of fighting again. Now I just need to focus on getting down this mountain as fast as I can. Wait! I love how Celine is like actually following us. It's really cool.
Hey. Hey. Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Let's move.
I love how she's still trying to talk to him in the middle of combat, and he's just like, nah. Stealth Frog, a frog monster that uses giant dead leaves as camouflage to conceal itself.
My turn.
Ooh, yeah.
My turn. Sit. Let's
Almost 30,000! Ooh.
I need to make up for lost time. Sit.
Oops. Tira Bomb. Nice.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story, now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
I told you all of those books we read in the library in the last game were relevant. In one way or another.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Oh, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
It explains so much, doesn't it?
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right. But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Hey, at least we're talking to Celine again. Or now, since Celine talking wasn't really a thing until just now. I think you would have had to wait like 2 or 3 years for this game to come out. Proxy Puppet, nice. That would have been absolutely agonizing. Just imagine the cliffhanger it leaves off on, and you have to wait 3 years. That's what I'm going through right now with the current game. It's been out for a year or two now, like 2 years now, yeah. But I haven't been able to play it because I'm waiting for the translation.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
Celestial Balm, nice. Yeah, it's really terrible waiting because you get these massive cliffhangers.
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm. I can start figuring things out once I get a little farther down.
About time.
I didn't know we were damaged at all. Oh. Oh, because we set up the courts and everything and increased our health, huh? Makes sense. But yeah, the wait for the story to continue is so agonizing. It's horrible.
Could it be?
Look at that view.
I knew it! I've been here before. Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on.
Exclamations!
What's that? It feels like it's coming closer!
It couldn't be.
Magic Knight, Ortheim.
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here?
About to get wrecked by a max level starting character?
Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
Exclamation!
Idiot, you're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Bring it on! Here I go!
Battle scope!
Huh!
Magic Knight Ortheim, a magical golem from the Dark Ages that awoke from some unknown cause. Possesses great power. Did it do 0 damage? Oh man, can we one-hit it? No, we can't one-hit it. 2-hit? Not 2-hit either. This thing is supposed to be much stronger than we can handle at this point in the game, by the way. Just so you know.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it. Ugh. We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen!
Exclamation!
Get back.
Celine! I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Laura.
Not today, buddy!
Oh! Exclamation!
Are those arcs?
Yeah, but where?
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
Those are familiar voices. Hey! It's Elise, Alphen, and Toval. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval? And...
Rain, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Rain, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here? As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Oh, yeah. Septine calendar 1204, 11:30, Tuesday.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room. I
knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise Schwarzer.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it?
You probably did her a big concern, dude.
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was.
Told you.
There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Reen.
It's good to be back, and thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Reen. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Elfin Rice
Oh,
Arnor.
you're so silly, Reen. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Toval Rondanur.
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Exclamation.
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Reen. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Cue one of my favorite pieces of music. Ymir, the hot springs paradise. Lady Lucia Schwarzer. I think it's pronounced Lucia. Baron Theo Schwarzer. It's been a month now since that so-called Noble Alliance occupied Heimdall. At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Estrella when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What were you doing there, Toval? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I had never turned down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Exclamation! Prince Oliver asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just so glad that you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appears His Majesty the Emperor and Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them have been taken into protective custody. so they're both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts currently remain unknown. Exclamation again! There's not even a confirmation that he's safe somewhere? That's more than a little worrying. You needn't be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it through the chaos in the burrow last year unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. As for Cedric's father and mother, I'd like to believe they're alright too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried about the Imperial families as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting, Reen, I imagine you're probably most concerned about what happened to Trista and Thors. Luckily for you, we've managed to get some info on that front. Exclamation? Please, tell me everything you know. What's happening over here at the Academy? Is everyone alright? I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but both Trista and Thor's military academy are completely under the Noble Alliance forces' control now. They were both taken over not long after the war began. No. Reen, no matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and our instructors? Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There are rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Dots. Try not to let the concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Sworzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means... Have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me. What say you? Huh. What else can I say? I would have to agree. Celine? I couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive. That's guaranteed. Exclamation! You can tell? I'm her familiar, so we've got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I know is that she's alive, though. Nothing else. How peculiar. Anyway, there's no point assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. So try to keep the faith, alright? Think of it this way, they're probably just as worried about you as you are for them. And yet, here you are, safe and sound. You've got a point, actually. Dots. Safe and sound you may very well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay home for a time and recover your strength. And while you're here, why not go pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true. I think they all be delighted to see you. And, if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks for the concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own, honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll do just that. Prologue, Depths of Despair. The Depths of Despair. It looks like Elise and Princess Alphen have already gone out. Like Mom said, it might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a good chance to walk around the village and collect myself a bit. Ymir's town map can now be accessed by pressing the Tab key. The town map allows you to confirm the present location of both important characters and objectives. So that's that map that it's talking about. And then space is this map. Anyway, we're going to end our introduction into Trails of Cold Steel 2 right here. Next time when we pick up, we will explore the town and all those red exclamation marks. So, I hope you're as excited to get into this game as I am. I had to put up with literally a dozen crashes to desktop trying to get through that introduction sequence, like the actual intro. I have no idea what was up, but I Literally had to uninstall drivers, uninstall the game, reinstall everything. It still wouldn't work, so I had to like go really in depth, and I'll spare you all the technical babble jumbo. But yeah, it was fun. It was an entire day and a half worth of trying to figure out why the game was just randomly crashing. Anyway, until the next video, I will see you in the next video. Yeah. Goodbye for now.